I was asked to go to be interviewed, and the reason it happened was that Dr. Garcia was pushing, you know, for a job of some kind, and so he gave my name to Carlos McCormick, who was in charge of the Viva Kennedy, you remember, clubs, and Carlos was then with the Democratic National Committee. Gave my name to Carlos, and Carlos was supposed to, of course, be the one to take the name and put it before some organization. And in this case, Dr. Garcia was saying overseas, go to Latin America, someplace. So I waited. I said, well, okay, it's okay with me. If it happens, it happens. And lo and behold, a letter did come from the Agency for International Development. And I took it and said to go and see a certain person at AID. And when I arrived at that office, the person that was going to interview me didn't know anything about it.
Typical bureaucracy.
Said, well, I'm here.
Well, I'm here.
I'm here because I was told that you are the right person to see about this particular appointment. And I walked out. I was furious. I mean, I don't know what I told him, but I'll tell you what, it was terrible. And I walked out. I came home, and I wrote a blistering letter to the whole bunch of you, you know, and sent copies to Dr. Garcia and Henry Gonzalez, and said, you know, like, get the heck with you. I'm through with you. A few weeks later, in comes a letter that says, you know, the position that you were looking for was really not available. So it was, you know, to be the director of the AID program in Mexico. Well, I had mentioned that, but there's a lot of other directorships, you know, all over the country. But I did mention Mexico, and said, well, that's not available. And so I understand that. I replied to the letter, and I said, well, if you have a position of any kind, offer it. And they came back with an offer, which was a low-level position as an economist in Ecuador, in the Alliance for Progress. And I mean low-level. I mean, it was just not low, it was low-level. But, you know, I thought, the doctor's anxious to see something. Yeah. and I'm also over here at the university. I'm having some difficulties. You know, there was some pressure being put on me because of what I was doing. Yeah. And I thought, wow, before things get bad here at the university, I might as well I better try to make a move. And I did take it. And so we went to Ecuador.